is there any better way to open a video than with vintage crystal? What a gorgeous piece this is. This is actually one that I have had for a bit and decided to bring it and show it's actually a set to you before we continue with that lot of rhinestone jewelry from Shop Goodwill. This is truly a beautiful 3-strand. It is heavy. Not heavy like it's going to be uncomfortable to wear, but it is weighty. And we're going to delve into it and look at a couple of clues, see if we can figure out when it came from in just one second. But I want to welcome you to the show, to the video, to the whatever we call this thing. Gosh, that's pretty, isn't it? Sorry, lost my words for a minute. If you're new to the show, I want to say welcome. If you're one of my regulars, hi. Hope you're all good. And if you've not subscribed, that'd be awesome if you consider being one of my subscribers. If you're here just to look at the jewelry, God bless. I do that myself all the time. And I'm really happy that you chose my video to look through the jewelry. If you do by chance see something that you're interested in, all you need to do is send me an email at amberfieldmousejewelry@gmail.com. Give me the episode name, screenshot of the piece or pieces that you're interested in. If you could give me the price I quoted, that will save me a whole bunch of time. And what I will do from there, send you an invoice on PayPal, and boom, you got jewelry. All right, let's get into this piece. This is a beautiful 3-strand piece. It has a shepherd's hook closure. There is no descriptor on the closure hook. Oftentimes you'll see Japan or something of the nature on these. The rhinestones decorate the end pieces of the closure. And of course it is set on there very securely. Beautiful disco bead style. And then you have the little rondelle separating all of the disco beads. Oop, first bonk of the day. And then the beads gradually get larger till they culminate to the bottom. It is lovely, lovely, lovely 3-strander. And let me see if I can put it on the neck for you to see again. Oh, okay. I'm bonking that camera like crazy now. This neck is a little bit too tall, but it's the black velvet one, so it really shows these pieces so much better than the burlap one that I typically use. Look at the AB coating on there. So that AB coating is definitely one huge clue as to the age of this piece. If you remember from the last video I mentioned, and you may well know, that the AB coating was not invented until 1955, 1956. Again, depending on who you ask. There's some discrepancy as to the year. But it was invented by the Swarovski company, of course. And it is just spectacular. Look at the shine on that. Look at all the colors. That AB coating it's got the whole rainbow on there. Sometimes it's just blue-green. Sometimes you get some pinks and yellows, but we have them all here. Absolutely beautiful piece. Let me give you a length on the drops of this necklace. Okay, if I can get it to cooperate. You see my ugly table underneath this black fabric. Sorry about that. So the first strand goes down to about 6 inches, so that's a 12-inch strand, and then we go to about 14 and then 16 on that. So it's up close on the neck, which is great. It's definitely gonna, you're gonna be able to see it if you don't have to wear a really low cut top in order to show off these beauties. Unless you want to, then of course you could. Very pretty piece. All right. I'll put that here for 1 second. Along with this piece, we also have this beautiful matching brooch. And it has the same stones on here as the necklace. Look at the caps on the end of these wires. They have little rhinestones on them. Isn't that sweet? Absolutely beautiful little design on there. These need to be flipped around, but it's a wired pin, so they do have a tendency to have a little movement in them, which is good because nothing's going to break off if it gets caught on something. It's got a little bit of leeway there. And the back has a little bit of texture on it. That's another clue as to the age. That's a little piece of dog hair there. I don't think that's going to help us out at all with how old this pin is, but it does tell you that I have 2 puppies. So if you needed that information, you have that now. But beautiful, beautiful piece. Goes great with the pin because they came together. And then to top it off, we have the matching set of clip-on earrings. These aren't real heavy, which is nice because we got to, keep our ears for our whole life, so we don't want to stretch them out. Same beautiful AB coating, same little disco balls. The earrings themselves are about an inch. They're an inch in diameter. And the pin, I should give you that info, is an inch and a half. So it's a beautiful three-piece set. And let me put them all together here so you can have a looky-loo, and we'll talk about what year I believe that this set is from. So obviously it is, the earliest it could possibly be is 1956 because of that AB coating. I believe this is probably, looking at these disco balls, it looks to me like it's maybe Art Deco. I would say this is a 1960s piece. That's where I would place this. What are your thoughts and feelings on this piece? Let me know in the comments. And I'm sure you're interested to know what the price on this is. I would like to keep this set together. If for some reason it doesn't sell as a set, I might consider breaking it up. But for right now, that's going to be a no. I think these ladies all deserve to stay together. They've had a nice long life together. Goodness, they're probably, what? Oof. How many years old are they? 60-something. 60 years old. Oh gosh, I'm trying to do the math from the 60s. I was born in the 60s, so it shouldn't be too hard for me. Gerg. Sometimes I laugh at myself because you just gotta laugh at your blondness sometimes, or your brunetteness, or your redheadedness, or whatever it is. Anyway, this necklace, I've seen a few similar to it that were sold all over the place. Again, the price is dictated by what people are willing to pay. I saw 32, I saw 80, I saw 60. I think for the three-piece set that I would be happy to let it go to a new home for, let's bring it down. Let's say 45. I think that's a very, 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 very fair price. And if you look these up, you'll agree with me. And it's definitely a beautiful piece to add to your wardrobe of jewelry. If I didn't have a 3-strander that I have from Jeff's mom, I would be keeping this myself. But I don't need it because I have one. And I would like to offer this to you. If it doesn't sell here, I'll put it in my booth or put it on eBay. But hopefully somebody on the channel will be able to enjoy this, because it's really a nice addition to your jewelry wardrobe. These are available. You see them around now, but these pieces are getting older and they get fragile and people don't take good care of them. And, who knows how long we'll be able to find these beauties. I don't know. Hopefully for a long time. Hopefully people will take care of them, pass them down, because they certainly are worthy of being passed down to the next generation. All right, so there's those gorgeous things. I do have one more necklace that I forgot to bring out last video that I have had. This is a gorgeous piece, absolutely gorgeous piece. This is a Danbury Mint cubic zirconia tennis style necklace. It's absolutely a showstopper. This is let me get the length on it. This is an 18-inch chain necklace, and it is just gorgeous. Absolutely gorgeous. I don't even know what the total carat weight of cubic zirconia is on here. It's on silver tone. This is not sterling. But Danbury Mint tends to do that a lot with their pieces. I have a couple of necklaces on chains that have blue topaz that are just on silver tone. So I don't know if that's in an attempt to make it affordable or what, but this piece is just so pretty. And I opened this, I got this in the same lot that I did some of the bracelets from the last video that I did. I absolutely love this piece. I always thought I was going to give it a wear before I, offered it, but I never have. Maybe I will have time before. I'll wear it grocery shopping or to the thrift store or something. Go to fill up my booth. Who knows? But isn't that beautiful? Let's put it back on the neck for a moment so you can see. It's just pure elegance. Luxury and elegance. Absolutely. And if you would like this one, you may have it for $95. It's absolutely gorgeous, and that's a low price for this piece. Look at that. Look at the paparazzi sparkle on there. Not paparazzi like the jewelry company, paparazzi like the photographers that follow celebrities around. That's gorgeous. Absolutely gorgeous. Oh my gosh. That's blinging, isn't it? Holy moly. I hope nobody got any sort of ill effect from that. Knocked out by my jewelry, were you? All right, let's put that beauty over on the side. All right, now we're going to go into the pieces that I don't know anything about. So let's start pulling. Well, we have a tangle. Meh, do we want to start with a tangle? I guess let's get it out of the way, right? Get the unfun stuff out of the way. So, as I mentioned in the last video, the jewelry from here is going to be from a Shop Goodwill lot. I don't think I got to any of this in the last video. It was all things that I'd already had. So, oh, that's not true. That's not true at all. We went through the earrings. What am I thinking? What am I thinking? We did get into it. We did. But I will tell you, people have just gone nutty on Shop Goodwill. Nutty, nutty, nutty. I was watching an auction, and it was 10 pounds of unsorted costume jewelry. Now, I know when something is unsorted, there's a possibility that you're going to come across a strand of, maybe a gold chain, or maybe, some sterling piece, or maybe, the Hope diamond that they didn't know what it was at Shop Goodwill. But I don't know. Last I looked at this, and there were, I think, a whole day left for bidding on this lot. The bid was up to $2,700. $2,700. And I was just staring at it going, good luck to you people. I really hope that there's something in there that's going to make it worth your while. It's worse than the, what is that one place that people buy from? Baltimore, Maryland. That's where these people get those lots that are like anywhere, if they're lucky, they get them for like $400 up to, $700. These huge lots of jewelry, the ones that come all sorted into different, silver tone and whatnot. To me, I don't know. There's definitely a place for that. Buy the beautiful jewelry. It's going to be all good, and open it and sell it. But it kind of defeats the purpose of a mystery when you know that you're buying all of the good stuff there. But God bless them. Me, I like to get in a dirty old bag of stuff and find 4 or 5 pieces that are amazing. And I'll tell you, I found some great stuff in some cheaper lots from Shop Goodwill. But that was a year or two ago, before the world lost its mind with this stuff. It's insane the amount of money people are bidding on these lots. I just, for the life of me, don't understand it. It's not really a mystery lot when you know what's in there. But nothing wrong with that. People buy lots from manufacturers that have, that's pretty, that they know exactly what's in there. But it's just, I just thought I'd share with you how insane that was, that $2,700 one. Insane. All right. Let me see here. That is a beautiful atomic age pin. Absolutely beautiful. And this one, it is a coral. I thought I saw coral in the back there. Absolutely beautiful. And we have the sledge construction, means it's all riveted together with multi-layers. And I would say this is a 1950s coral. Great shape. Looks like all the stones are there. Somebody may have replaced one throughout the ages. I don't know. I can't really see any difference in the... Well, I'm looking real quick now that the words are coming out of my mouth. Let me look. Yeah, they all seem to be vintage. Very pretty coral. And if you're interested in this one, how about we say, because it is really a pretty one, how about we say 12 for this piece? Good one to add to your collection. Definitely is. Definitely. All right, and then we have chains that are still a tangle here. That is cute. That is cute. I've had one similar to that before, but it was not this nice. This is heavy. Heavy Hello Kitty. All right, let's look at this one first, because this one is A little bit more simplistic than that one. We have a lobster clasp of blonde gold. And then we have wire set crystals on here. And these are glass crystals. Looks like kind of like a rosary style of a necklace. It is, about 26 inches in length, so a lot you can do with that one. Very pretty. Am I flicking it around too much here? I'm just trying to get it kind of under control so we could take a look at it. It's a pretty little piece. You know, it adds a little sparkle, a little bit understated. It looks extremely simplistic next to the ones we just looked at, doesn't it? Almost like a yawn, but it's really very pretty. And if anybody's, I didn't see any sort of manufacturers or purity markets, just a little costume piece. If anybody wants this one, you can have it for $5. Now let's look at our kitty cat here. Really pretty chain. That is beautiful. A nice quality chain as well. We have a lobster clasp. This is just gold tone. That looks like it could very well be gold plated, but I don't know that it is. It just looks and feels like gold. It really does. I'm sure that it's not. Yeah, got sucked up. And look at that little kitty. I think I know who this designer is. I think, looking at the back, that this is a Betsy Johnson. I don't see a signature on here, but that design, the little heart cutouts, is Betsy Johnson. It may have had a tag on it at one point, but I'm not seeing it now. I know Betsy Johnson pieces sell, pretty, 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 pretty high, like, $50, $60, $70 brand new. Some of them are lower, of course. This is quite the adorable figural piece, though. Her little head is jointed and turned. She can do a little dance. I was just looking to see if she's just pure kitty or if there's, yep, she's just kitty. A little rhinestone in her bow, little enamel nose and eyes. Looks like she's got all of her stones there. She's adorable. And this chain is a long one. So this one is 24, 32 inches, the chain. Nice chain. You could also use that for other pendants and whatnot and switch it out. Because this is a nice, versatile, good quality, strong chain. And how about, instead of the wicky wacky woo numbers of like 30s, 40s, and whatever, how about we say 25 for her? It's a good price for Betsy Johnson. She's so sweet. Look at her little kitty cat. Oh my gosh, she's adorable. Oh, and the little kitty cat is about 1.5 inches long. Look at this is her little profile. Her back. I'm just looking to see if that Betsy Johnson is stuck anywhere else, but I'll stand behind that this is Betsy Johnson. If for some reason you purchase this and turns out that it is not, I will certainly refund it, but I'm 99.9% sure this is Betsy Johnson. How cute. I do love her jewelry. She makes some fun stuff, doesn't she? Okay. All right, let's put the kitty on the side. What else do we have? Let's pick something. There's so many pretties to look at. Oh, this one I've been dying to look at. I like red. That is quite a red rhinestone, isn't it? What is this thing? All right, so this is newer. You can kind of tell, obviously, from the fact that it's shiny and bright, but also the feel of it. Well, these actually feel very slinky and soft. Ooh. What do we got? I'm trying to figure out how it goes. All right, so these connect, and then we have 2 more. Is this body jewelry, maybe? Let me see. Let me put it on the bust and see. All right. So I think that part is definitely necklace. Does this go under your arms? No, that wouldn't go under your arms. Let's see how it would look if it went around your neck. Probably going to find out this is something. I feel like an idiot. No, doesn't do that. So this obviously has to go somewhere else. I'm bonking the phone. I'm gonna have to look this up, I think. Because I can't, unless it goes on your head. You think that possibly goes on your head, like this piece? That kind of sticks up high, though, doesn't it? I don't know. I'm going to have to Google image this and see. But there does look like there's a brooch that matches it. Oh. Oh my God. Anyone? Anyone? Do you know what these are? They have adhesive on them. Now, what part of your body would you need to have adhesive on to wear jewelry? And I'm thinking, gosh, this is so pretty. I can't wait to wear that. I think a woman of my age would probably get scratches on my knees from the rhinestones wearing these. These are pasties, I think. Yeah? Oh my God. They have little, wait a minute. Wait, oh, wait a minute. Wait a minute. Wait a minute. Wait a minute. Oh, I'm such an idiot sometimes. Oh my gosh. Had I known, I wouldn't have put this in the video, but what the hell, right? Let's see. Um, let's let's link it up. Oh my gosh. All right, there we go. I put it there. So these are free. So this, let me show you down up here. So there's the choker. It's actually really pretty. You can always snip those, right? And just wear the piece because I love that piece. I'm not wearing those pasties though. My knockers will be knocking my knees and cutting an artery down there. Yep, that's got to be what this is. Oh my God, that is too funny. That is too funny. Well, wow, we got some glittery ties going on here. That's too funny, but pretty nonetheless. Pasties, that is all. Alrighty, let's find something that's rated PG to look at, shall we? Okay. Oh, here's a pretty old rhinestone necklace. Look at that one. Yeah, this is an older one. You can tell by looking at those rhinestones that this is an older piece. Also by looking at the back. All of the soldering on there is definitely an older girl, and I believe the closure, yeah, the closure as well. Oh, missing two little rhinestones in there, but not hard to fix. Not hard to fix on that at all. And that's a pretty one. Lots of shine and bling left in it still. You can see how these rhinestones get just a tiny bit cloudier as they age, but a lot of people enjoy that because it, really shows that they're an older piece. And this one looks like it's probably 16 inches, but let me take a look, see? 16 inches down to the very bottom, so it's about a 15-inch chain, so it's a shorter length one. So again, you don't have to wear a very low cut top to wear this unless you want to wear the pasties. Oh my God, was that funny or what? That's the first thing I've got. I did get a whole body thing one time that was, I'll have to pull it out and show you. It's cookie crazy. Oh my gosh, with crystals on it and chain. That was like a bralette type of thing. Anyway, this is a pretty old vintage rhinestone necklace, and if anybody would like this one, how about we say, let's say 8 for this one. Let me just make sure the rhinestones are all here first before I I'm still laughing about the pasties. Oh my God, that's too funny. What a child I am, right? Couldn't be mature and just say, whoops, so this is something we don't want to say. No, I gotta show it. Well, that's why it's fun, right? It's not fun not to see these things. All right, this looks like a piece of wedding jewelry, like Claire's or prom jewelry or something. Cute though, isn't it? Little pearls. The little flower petals are rhinestones, and then we have the double strand kind of converging into one. I like it. I like it. I love it. I want more of it. No pasties come with this necklace. Sorry about that. You'll have to make your own. I think it's lovely though. The pearls are in really good shape. I'm not seeing anything on here that looks like it's worn off. You have a lobster clasp closure on the back there. All in good shape. Doesn't seem to be any color loss. I'd say this is probably a 90s piece. And if you'd like this one, how about we say $8 for this? It's funny because I have a ring that is in sterling silver with genuine pearl and diamonds that matches this perfectly. But this is obviously just silver tone and in rhinestones. Very pretty. Little bronze set rhinestones though. These are cute little touches on the side, aren't they? Just to even it out. I like that. Oh, my light went a little hoobity-doobity there. I think the necklace here, the pearls, the pure pearls were blushing from the pasties, maybe. I don't know. Yep, you hear my puppies barking. Hope that's not disturbing. You might not hear it because I do have a microphone now. It's supposed to cancel all that stuff out. There's an old, oh, does this match the other? Let me see. Looked like they had similar. I mean, of course it can. But there's no baguettes on this, so. This is a little, another vintage rhinestone bracelet. This one is smaller. It's a size, it's about a 6.5. It's very pretty though. Little sweet old number. And everything looks like it's good. I'm just checking to make sure nothing is bent or twisted back there. Seem to have all our stones. And if anybody would like this bracelet, how about we say 4? It'd go cute with that rhinestone necklace that we saw earlier. All right. Ooh, look at this. Look at that. Look at that. Look at that. I've been wanting to pull this one out too. This is gorgeous. This is absolutely gorgeous. Look at those green rhinestones. Emerald cut for green emerald glass. These are all, these CZ or these glass? Let me just check. Oh, these are CZ. And this does feel like a higher end rhinestone piece. You look at the construction on the back and the feel of it is very nice. Do we have any sort of manual? Oh, we do. Oh, this is an Aldo piece. They do make very nice rhinestone pieces. Let me put it on the neck so you can see. It is absolutely gorgeous. Look at that. Absolutely gorgeous. I love that green. It's a beautiful forest green on there, and the baguettes are beautiful. Unusual style. You don't see this all the time. You know, usually it's the round or the square rhinestones. This is very pretty. Very, very pretty. And very short. You know, it sits up kind of almost choker style. Let me open it up so I can measure it because I don't want to straighten it out and bend anything. So this is, you have a little bit of leeway here, by the way, with the extender. You have a 3-inch extender, but linked on the shortest, this is a 13-inch, and it can go all the way, you know, to 16 inches to go. You have some functionality with this piece. It's so pretty. I love that green color. I love. Looks to be in absolutely perfect condition. I don't see even a slightest scratch on it. Just some fingerprints. And I'm going to put this one at $20 if anybody's interested in it. It's really nice. Look at that. Look at those stones. Look at those CZs. Bling a bling bling. Bling a bling bling. Okay. Well, boo, my microphone died. It ran out of juice. So I'm going to finish this video off using the phone microphone. So I'm going to apologize in advance for any sort of ability to hear me breathe like a pervert on the phone or something. It's terrible how much it picks up. I swear, I'm not a mouth breather or anything. If you were to see me in real life, you wouldn't be going, oh my God, with the breathing, this woman, she needs to really stop. Well, you probably wouldn't say that because that would be mean, but anyway, you get my drift. So I'm not going to lie. When I stopped and the microphone died, I'm trying to figure everything out. I looked over and I saw some gorgeous bracelets. So I looked them up. I didn't have to look up the brand because they say them, but I did look up some values. So just so you know. this one is a very, very pretty little rhinestone bracelet. These stones are Swarovski, and this is a, oh my goodness, I forgot the name of this company. That's horrible. Monet. Can you believe Monet would not come to my mind? They're going to take away my jewelry lovers card, but it's a beautiful little bangle. Let me see. All the stones there, they appear to be. And this bracelet is a size 7 3/4. And if you would like this gorgeous thing, you may have it for $8, let's say. Very pretty. It's in great shape. I don't see any color loss at all. Look at those pretty little rhinestones. You can wear that whenever you want. That doesn't need an occasion, does it? All right, this next one is really cool. This is a lucite bangle bracelet, and you can see right there that it is by Anne. Oh my gosh, I forgot it was Anne. It's not Anne Klein. It's Anne. Why can't I see that now? Well, let's see. Taylor. Jeez, I didn't even read it, and it just popped back into my head. I think I may have had a stroke between the time the last video ended and this one. I don't know. Anywho, really cute clamper bracelet. This one is a size 7, so it's a bit smaller. It is a fun-to-wear bracelet. I really do like this one. All these little pave set rhinestones, I checked. They're all there. And it is absolutely gorgeous. There is one little boo-boo-boo on here. And is it there? Or is it here? It's here. You can see the metal coming through right there on that spot. But who cares? It's gorgeous. As for pricing, these things, when you look them up online, it's everywhere. Even the sold prices are everywhere. Because, you know, people buy them on auction that the person just did not time well or what have you, or somebody really wants this and they pay a little bit more than they should. I would say mid-range, these are selling for about 30, and if you're interested in it here, you can have it for 18. Absolutely beautiful piece. The lucite seems to be in very good condition. It's just very unusual and very fun. All right, so there's that one. All right, next we have this really, really pretty wave pattern and soft. This is a very soft bracelet to wear. It feels really good on your skin. And look how banging those rhinestones are. They are just so sparkly. Sure sparkly. It's a sparkly thing. This one is about 6 3/4. So it will fit a small, medium wrist. And I just think it's so elegant. Look at that design. It's another one that's unusual compared to, you know, the rhinestone bracelets we see are usually like an imitation of a tennis bracelet, or, you know, just a mock of the necklace that they go with. Not a mock, but, you know, same. This is just, isn't that fun? Those little waves. I just think that looks so pretty. Lots of sparkle there. And if you'd like this one is available for $12. Look how fun that is. You don't see that, you know. You see the ones that I showed you before. All right, next up, we're going to do these in order of, oh my gosh, that's expensiveness. All right, this is a very sparkly, AB-coated rhinestone S-chain Dodd bracelet. Very pretty. Everything is brand new, beautiful. This is a more modern than the ones that we're going to see coming up here, as the box clasp there. And everything seems to be perfect. And this one is not cooperating. A little hook caught on this side. You pick now to do that. Okay, thank you. This is size 7. And look at the iciness on those blue stones. So pretty. They're foiled backs, and they are glued in. They're not prong set, but very pretty. This one seems to be going for about 25 to 30. So how about if you're interested? let's put this one at 15. Let's put one of these big showstoppers down a little lower. The AB coating on there is perfect, and the depth of color in those blue stones, it's unusual, right? For that light blue stone, it definitely has a lot of bling going on in there. And these aren't AB coated. It's just icy and just a very full color. All right, up next, we have a very beautiful black ceramic Weiss bracelet. This is probably, what, 1960s, I would say. You see the back has a little dullness on the base metal because it's old. Clasp, let's make sure the clasp is good. I'm saying the clasp is in good shape, but let's give it a check. Maybe a little scratch or two on the top of those. Nothing horrible. I mean, it's an old bracelet. This, sometimes people refer to this style of Weiss as morning jewelry as well, like their brand of morning jewelry. Very pretty piece. We have 3 strands of those baguettes with the square stones in between. Very, very pretty. I think that has a super mod 60s look to it. So maybe it's a 60s piece. Did I say 50s or 60s before? I don't know. It's hard to say. You know, because they were making bracelets that whole time. I think they started production in 56, maybe. So this is more than likely a 60s piece, yeah. But anyway, if anybody's interested in this bracelet, these pieces are all over the board as well. A lot of it has to do with color. Like the clear stone ones don't go for as much as, let's say, the black or the gray, or of course the color stones. So with this one, how about, if anybody wants it here, we say 38. That's a much lower than the 75s I'm seeing online. So, but I want you guys to have some of this too. I want my friends to have it. If I can't have it, I can have it. But what am I going to do with all this, right? Right. This next one is also a Weiss. And I think it's going to be Tina's Weiss because I just love it. I think it was made for the size of my wrist. And the gray is very pretty. Here's the back. I'm not going to show it too much because I'm going to show it and then say you can't have it. The reason ultimately that I am going to keep it for now is because this rhinestone is broken. I don't have anything to replace that with. And that's that silver rhinestone. I'm going to have to special order that. And I'm just going to keep it about for a little bit until I get one, and maybe I'll keep it, and maybe I'll offer it again. But I just wanted to show you. This is another, Weiss has a lot of the silver rhinestone jewelry. It's very pretty. Very pretty. Okay, and last one I'm going to show for this video because I don't want to do too much of me breathing and you hearing my lips smack. And it's appalling to me when I listen to the videos that I've done how much of that type of sound is on there. It's embarrassing, really. So this next one is a Bogoff. I can't believe this rhinestone lot. And we still have probably another 3/4 of a video of jewelry there waiting for us. Lots of beautiful pieces in this rhinestone lot. And I think it was missed by a lot of people because I was the only one who bid on it. So I got a pretty good price for it. That's why I'm passing on some nice savings here. This is gorgeous. This is a much higher end costume piece. It goes for a heck of a lot more money, $75, $80. And look at this. You'll know why. Look at the construction on that. These Weiss pieces are gorgeous. Don't get me wrong, but they're not this. Look at all that welding, all that hand construction. It's amazing. This piece, again, probably 50s, 60s, maybe late 40s. I don't think so. I think it's probably 50s, 60s. And I'm showing you the backs of both and saying that. The Weiss piece I'm talking about, of course. Some of these rhinestones definitely need a cleaning. I need to get out my little dry paintbrush, just slightly damp and clean them like in there. But what a gorgeous, beautiful piece this is. I really don't know what to price this one at because I don't want to price it at, the higher prices that are on there. Let me do this. If you're interested in this bracelet, just contact me and we'll chat from there. because really this should be an $80 bracelet. Isn't that beautiful? I'm sorry. I get quiet sometimes when I'm holding them, just looking. I'm like, oh, you're there? Sorry. I was just having a moment with my jewelry. So pretty. All right. So that one, again, if you wanna order it, just email me and we'll chat about it on this one. I've said a couple of times in the video, if there's anything that you're interested in, just email us. Email me. I guess I'm talking about me, Dog, and Jeff, because I'm the only one in that equation who's actually going to do anything. So email me. You can say hi to Jeff and the dogs if you want, and I will send you an invoice. You need to let me know the episode name, screenshot of the piece, price I quoted, la la la. And I'm just going to go ahead and pull some of the pieces back out so that I can get my screenshot. If you've not yet subscribed, again, blah, 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 blah. Love to have you as a subscriber. I really hate saying that, but I really do want some subscribers. It's kind of like begging you to like me, like me, like me. Oh, and by the way, can you like this video? Because it's helpful to me. All right, well, let me finish my conglomeration here. I will see you next week. Hope you guys are really great until then. All right, take care. Bye-bye.